What's up? Yes. Yes. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Song, please. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. It doesn't matter the level. Let's go. 2 more minutes. What's up, Tran? I didn't know you was gonna pop in here. It's always good to see you, bro. Turn the music up a little bit. Yo, Tomas, my brother. What's up, me for real? Yeah. Oh yeah, musicality. I love that. Dance. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Slim Boogie, representing Criminals Crew, The Loud Original, and Machine Gun Funk, and also Wave Gang. I hope everyone's doing good this morning. Let's see. Yo. Let's fix this. 2 things. Okay, perfect. All right, so today I saw a few about movement, feeling in the body, musicality. What if we just combined all those things together? And I'll kind of give an idea of how we can connect all of these things, musicality, body movement and control. And some of the people that have taken my mentorship are inside of this class right now, so they know I'm super deep when it comes to simplicity and complexity, okay? So first, let's talk about music and the definition of music. How many people in the comments know the definition of music? Music definition. How many people dance in here? There's a lot of dancers. We got to know the definition to music for dancers, right? All right, so we're going to first talk about music's definition, which is vocal or instrumental sounds, or both, designed in such a way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion. That is the definition of music, okay? And so what we're gonna do today is kind of break that down. There's 3 components in there that's significant. Beauty of form, which would be what we're gonna kind of learn with this, like some simple movements. Harmony, which is like the kind of serenity, and the expression of emotion, which is gonna be your way of how to express these movements, okay? So we're gonna find the basic, like, foundation to these movements. Yeah, sure. Actually, you can also go and just look up the definition of music, and you'll see that full word-for-word definition. So, but again, to break down those 3 steps, it's going to be beauty of form, which will be like the simple movement, harmony, which is, the serenity, and expression of emotion, which is going to be your emotional way of how to do it. And since this is a live, I can't see you guys all dancing right now, so I trust that everyone's going to be doing amazing, okay? So let's take something really easy. Let's take a wave, for example. And we're going to do 3 steps. Even though the wave has several different steps, we're going to do 3 steps for now. First one, here. So what I learned about waving is that there needs to be points to points, right? So like my elbow, my hands here, they're both like kind of interlined with each other. And so wherever the wave goes, I have to make sure that this line is here. Even when it comes up, I need to make sure that the line is here, okay? So this part is the most important part. Your elbow, forearm, this area, most important for waving. If you have clean transition here, your wave is going to be really good. And that is just some simple steps, okay? So 1, 2, 3 to your shoulder and back down. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we got 3 steps there on this side. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you don't have to use a little pop with it. You don't have to contract or anything. Try to make it very clean. And most important thing is clarity, right? With simplicity, be very clear because you can make things look incredible, okay? So one more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, we're going to add our chest. Nothing too crazy. Just chest going up and hands out. Try to get it so you can see the whole body, but you should really be kind of out with your hands, not in, okay? So 1, 2, 3 to the chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, for the people here that are super professional and like know popping very well, you also know that there's like several different steps within this. So there's a plethora of things that you can do. But what I'm going to show you today is how you can use the 3 key elements that's in music, right? Beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion to turn this simple movement of a wave into something way bigger, okay? First we need to talk about directions, right? Right now what you see is just this, right? You just see the front of me, right? But if I turn around, you can't see anything that's happening with the front. You only see a small image behind. That's why clarity, making sure that you're clean, is very important, right? So the goal with everything, when you're entering battles, when you're in a showcase, when you're around a large group of people, it's extremely important that you don't just stay in one place because the people in front of you are the only ones that can see. You got the judges here, you got the person you're battling, you got the crowd here, you got some friends back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to play with this simple movement, and all we're going to do is rotate and move around. Now there's different levels. Up here, down here, to the side, leaving the lower part of your body and turning your torso. Changing those different dynamics will make the wave look different. So we're gonna play some music and we're gonna play around with it, okay? No, it's not hard to do at all. You got it. You can do it. All right, let's do this. First, a simple one. One more time. Yeah. Now I'm gonna play with it. Only this. Yes. Give it a couple more seconds. Just keep playing around with that concept, yeah? And then I'm gonna show you some more depth. Let's go, let's go. Yes. Yo, Robo, let's go. That's what we're learning, yep. Okay. How you guys feeling about that? Pretty good so far? Yes. Good. Yes. Son Kim, good to see you. All right, so right now, we kind of just did 3 points to the side. And the next part, can you do 5 poses for TikTok? We're gonna get to that question maybe later. All right, so what we're gonna talk about now is the connection with waving and tutting, yeah? So before we use 3 points. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tutting has the same thing. 1 with the wrist, 2 with the elbow, and 3 with your shoulder. Right? So your shoulder is going to be the one that's going to help you to kind of move the tuck and reposition it. Your wrist, it's more like the eye candy, right? And it's going to help you to kind of create different, different textures and pictures. You can slow your wrist down, you can speed it up. And what you want to try to think is like, because your wrist can only go so much. You can't really do like crazy stuff with your wrist, but you can change the dynamic by isolating or fixing different points. So if I keep my points here, I also know that I have wrist, and my elbow, and my shoulder, right? So if I hold this point here, I can hold it to my wrist, I can move it to my elbow, and I can push back my shoulder. To kind of give me a little bit more to play around with the dynamic, right? So initially your wrist really isn't doing, or your hands aren't doing so much. You're trying to make sure to keep it in a similar position. What up, Jay Smooth? Yeah. So you're gonna try to keep it in like a similar place, yeah? Always simple. So again, remember, we got 3 points. 1, the wrist, your elbows, and your shoulders. Okay? Yes. So let's try a little bit of a drill together. What's up, Robo? A little drill together. So just your wrist here. See the lines here? All we're gonna do is just go through here and then come right back. That's it. Go through and come right back. Right now, it's the use of your shoulders pulling, not so much your body. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my wrist here and turn. And going back and going here. And going here, turn. Back, here. Here. Turn. Back. Here. Yes, good, good, good. Good. So what I want you guys to do is to think in the same area, only here, in this area. And that's what we're gonna play with right now. And try to create variations from just your shoulders, elbows, and your wrist. You're gonna stay in this vicinity, right? And I'll show you guys how to move around with it. Yes. All right, I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. Let's go. example, if I go like this, with my fist, I can still do the same thing. Right? So your hands, initially your hands are just like an extra color to your story. Okay? Cool. Yes. Let's keep going a little bit more. Now with your arms, you're gonna try to simply open up, turn these your angles. Just think on the one. Yes. Do all-nighter with Tony. Nice. Let's keep going. A couple more minutes. Let's play around with the angles. Remember wrist, elbow, your shoulder. Yes, you should. Walk around with it. Remember, just hold the angle. Most important, yeah? Yes, just hold the angle. Remember, that's one of the most important parts to simplicity, right? Is making sure that it's clear. If there's too much stuff going on with your legs, that's for, there's some people that will do like a style or a concept or an idea, and there'll be tons of things happening with their legs, right? It'll be like, and their hands are trying to show the story, but their legs are kind of being compromised. And that kind of goes to my next point about clarity and simplicity, and for the next part of our movement, okay? Yes, it will be saved. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is play a little game with you guys. I am going to just walk around, and I want you to let me know if I'm on beat or off beat, okay? I'm just going to walk around in my place, and you tell me if I'm on beat or off beat, okay? You guys ready? Everybody ready? Give me some thumbs up if we're ready. Thumbs up. Boom, boom. All right, let's do this. Awesome. Yes. Alright, so am I on beat or off beat? You tell me. On beat or off beat? Got some thumbs there. Oh, hold on, let me go back. Pretty interesting, right? But I was actually off beat the whole time with my legs. So my legs were off beat, right? And here's how we work, and this kind of works with like me studying psychology lately. I'm learning a lot about perception and the way that we see things, yeah. So with my legs, if I'm just walking, because I'm not doing anything else with my upper body, I'm gaining the focus of you to look at my legs. So your focus right now is, what is he going to do with his legs? Not with my arms, right? Whatever is closest to the screen or to your eyes is the thing that you're going to focus on. So if this is on beat, you're not focused on my legs. So this is a huge advantage for people that, want to kind of walk around or move around with their movement or with their dance. It helps so much when you're able to gain the focus on the other part. That's why I was saying before, clarity and intention is important. You have to be real clear and direct with your movements, right? And again, back to simplicity, right? So, very simple, walking. One of the first methods that we've ever learned before in our lives, right, is to get up and walk as children. So, if you're, take this same kind of thing, you can turn walking into something way more spectacular, right? And sometimes I just use stepping and walking as a way to get me around in different angles without having to do the crazy leg stuff, right? Which is, crazy leg stuff is dope, but you have to learn like how you can walk. What's your balance? How do you step, right? Yes it is. So you need to learn how to step, how to like walk and take different positions, and you can be very, very simple with this. Okay, so again, what we're going to do on this next one is we're going to use this method of walking and stepping to create different movements on our like up top. So if you're just using your stepping, don't worry about stepping onto the beat. Worry more so about your upper body being onto the beat, onto the music, making sure that you're clear with your intentions. Yeah. So the lower half, you can definitely hit the beat if you want, but you don't have to really worry about it for this exercise, yeah? Use your legs to get you from one point to the next in the most simplified way, just by stepping, right? Stepping back, or stepping this way. Or, oh, I want to isolate here, but I want to get over here. So what I'm going to do is just step over there. But I need something to kind of distract you, right? So instead of me doing that, I will use something with my hands, so the distraction is with my other hand. It's not just, here, let me step over, right? Because this is clear. You can see me clearly walking, right? But if I put a distraction in there somewhere, the walk starts to look like something else, right? My intention starts to make sense, yeah? Okay? Added me to your page. Yes, thank you, Johnny White. I appreciate it. Yes, Jay Smooth is up in here. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for supporting, man. You guys are amazing. Okay, everybody ready? Yes, exactly. Yes, you can use the opposite. It just depends, yeah? It depends on like how you're trying to show your story or the story you're telling. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, for everyone here. I'm teaching about movement today. I'm not teaching you about styles. I'm not teaching you how to pop. I'm not teaching how to, do a style-specific movement. I'm teaching you about movement. So don't go back and be like, yo, Slim said to pop like this. No, that's not what we're doing, okay? We're making sure that this is about movement, and I feel like it's important to know yourself and understand yourself with movement, okay? All right, so let's take this exercise for a few minutes. We're just gonna step, walk around, use your pace, and more focus on your upper body and just stepping. You can stop sometimes with your legs as well. You can reposition yourself. And again, a good way to change angles and positions is to keep the picture with your legs. Try not to move too much around with your legs. For example, if I go like this is my position. If I just step back, I'm already in a whole new area, right? So keeping your position and holding your frame is important with everything, because you can do so much, right? Okay? All right. Alternate hands and legs. Yes, you can definitely do that too. All right, let's do it. Legs, legs, legs. Yo, what's up? Phantom, Art of Poppin'. Cowboy, we can talk about that after, yeah? Let's keep going. Yeah, my dog's ready to go outside. Let's go. Yes, the life will be saved. Yes, let's go. Remember, you're stepping, walking, using your angles, different positions, adjusting your body. Yes. Very dope. Yo, Cameroon, thank you. Okay, good. Awesome, you guys have been so awesome. Thank you so much. So for the last part, what we're going to do is, yes, change direction using hands and legs, yes. For the last part, what we're gonna do is talk about connection. We're going to talk about connection and simplicity, right? So one of the more common ways of using a connection would be my hand and my leg together, right? Or, you know, you can see people kind of doing this kind of stuff where their hands are controlling their legs, right? It's kind of the more common thing, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, like in a very simple way, head, leg, head and my leg together. Shoulder and my other leg together. Elbow and my knee on the other side. Right? My hips and my head together. Right? My chest and my foot together, which you've probably seen a few times. Right? And then there is several other ways of creating contrast like this. You want to always try to make contrast with your movement. What I mean by that is like if my hand is here, not necessarily always leaning to this side. If my hand goes here, I'm going to try to go in the opposite way of my hand. And what that does is it helps to extend and it stretches your movement. So for example, if I'm like this, I can't really stretch my movement. I'm actually kind of stuck. But like this, if I just lean back a little bit, it actually looks like I'm stretching that movement a lot more. If I pull myself away, it looks like that movement is a lot bigger, or my angle is a lot bigger than it was. It goes the same. Yeah, it goes the same with leaving your hand somewhere, dropping your body, and now my angle is up here, right? And again, this leg, this hand together, right? That's it. Boom. Boom. Now the angle is up here. Try to use your body to create your angles. You don't always have to put your angles up or out. Use your body to do that. Use the dynamic of your body. So what I mean by that is, going like this, my hands are here, and this angle. If I want to fix that angle or change it, and I step forward, I hold my angle. Now it's like this, right? If I want to change that angle by using my body, hold this position, move my body, now I'm in this angle. Again, same thing. Right? So now the angles are changing and it's more natural. It's a little bit more organic with putting your angles in. But there's a lot to this. It's not just, just only this. There is a whole lot of things that you can do with your movement. A whole lot of things that you can do with angles, positioning, tutting, waving, boog, like all these styles, right? And I saw some people that came in here, Robo Z, J Smooth, all of these really, really dope poppers. They all have so much good information that can be, applied. So try to keep in mind that there is endless possibilities with your body, okay? It's not just like, let me put my hands like this and go like this. There's dynamics to that stuff. There's a connection with those things. So try to learn different styles, try to understand different styles and movements, but most importantly, learn yourself and understand how your body is able to perform. Learn how you can create these angles. How does my shoulder feel? How does my chest feel when I stretch? Or my hips, right? What is it that my body's doing? And today, you guys learned one of the most important things ever, and that is simplicity and knowing that your self-worth, okay? Awesome. Awesome. So I'm out of time for the class. I wish I could stay and teach more. You guys are amazing. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask right now. I'll answer a few questions real quick. Yes. Thanks, Retro. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kamaru. Man, I read a lot of books on music theory, but Popping Guru, like I was saying before about the connection, everything is connected. I read book upon book, and I always find a connection within, this book I'm reading and like something with artistry. So now also I'm very selective with what kind of books I read and the information that I'm trying to learn. Yesterday we talked a little bit. Psychology has been a major of mine that I've been trying to learn more and more about and gaining so much information. So if I would say any book as a recommendation, it would be Musicking by Christopher Small. That's a really good one. Or The Art of Is a really good book too. Yes. Yo, thank you, me for real. Respect, T Boogie. Respect. What is contrast? My friend, look, I'm gonna give you some advice. One thing to learn is about like learning information. Even for me too, trust me, I got these kind of questions too, but I really wanna push everyone to go and learn and look for answers. Like it's important to understand it yourself. So go out and look for it. You can just literally type in on Google. Like when I was a kid, I used to have to go to the library to find stuff out, So just type in on Google contrast definition and you will understand a lot more clearly, yeah? And that goes for everyone. If there's anything that you're really unclear about, definitely ask questions, but try to find answers too for yourself, yeah? Okay. How to feel movement in your imagination. That's a good question. You gotta probably look into more of that word feel. It's an emotional thing, right? If you're not really in touch with your emotions, it's gonna be really hard to feel music. Feeling, I think, has been kind of a word that's been misused. Feeling, it's not just like I touch my hand and I can feel something. When we're referring to movement, it's an emotional connection to music. So that will help a lot. Like, how does that music make you feel emotionally, not physically, emotionally? Yeah. How to it's tracking movement of people. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Again, much love. Thank you, Red Bull Dance, for having me teach. You guys are amazing. Hopefully see you guys. Yes, the milkshake song. Hopefully see you guys again sometime soon. Much love. Peace.